for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
6 races remain in the fight for the championship, and we head out to the West Coast at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. This is the Sony 300 under the lights. The 17 car of Freddie Soto on pole for tonight's race. This time starting in second is the 33 of Colucci, his final race in the Target Series as home track. Then third position, the 22 Fluke Rainey. Fourth place is Zachary DeLello. And rounding out the top 5, another California named Riley Spurley-Tube in the 47. Then in sixth place, John Smith trying to get back into the chase race. Seventh place, we have Carson Bowers. Eighth place, it's the 41 of Alex Fletcher. In ninth, we have the 02 of Jonathan Rains, comes in tied for third in the points. And rounding out the top 10 is the 5 of Jeff Bright. Back behind for the rest of the field, Trey Rain, the 32. Inside of him, the 18 of Jake Galloway. Then there's Keegan Thompson in the 11 and the 1 of Eli Bright, along with Adam McDowell in the 20 and the 66 of Casey Nanico. Then there's Landon Lyons, also tied for third in the points, and who's outside the 43 of Leon Campana. Then there's Jack Henry, the 34, Tyler Fink, the 27, beside him. Then we have Marshall Burrow down to his inside. It is the points leader, Danny Lloyd, in the 38. Then there's Jay Randall, the 52, and the 29 of Keyshawn Richardson, with Edwin Mendez in the 40 and the 31 of Anthony Hernandez. Then we have Jennifer Beeford and Matt, as well as the 87, along with two teammates, Nonigan Scott and Sebastian Kukulan. Then there's Bronson Mank in the 12 and the 99 of Justin Zidell. Then we have Andrew Bean and Jonathan Beeford, the 15, trying to get back into the chase race. Then there's Brett Sierra, second in the point standings, who's outside the 23 of Alex Reynolds. Nathan Green, the 24, and the 62 of Oliver Evans. And in the final, 39th position, Jack Marshall. And rounding out the field in the 40th position, winner of the last race at Richmond, Evan Hunter, looking for his second straight win of the season, to be his fourth of season number 10. There's our starting lineup for the Sony 300 Chase Race number 5 in the Target Series season. Let's go to track time and fire these cars up.
Drivers, start your engines.
Get up. Daddy, how are you? You're right up there? Where are you at? Yes, sir.
The field of 40 cars, 20 rows deep, rolls off the starting grid to go racing in the chase race here at the California Speedway in Fontana, California. Coming in the top 4 points very, very close together, as Denny Lloyd, the points there, is a 1-point margin over second in points, Brett Sierra, and then tied for third, 2 points back, it is Jonathan Beeford, along with the Landon Lyons, along with the 02 of Jonathan Rains. Fifth in points, Agent Green is 5 points out of the points in the front 5, within 5 points of each other, and 23 crazy laps here at the Auto Club Speedway. 2 California drivers are inside the top 10, or inside the top 5, Luigi and Spurley-Tube. Foul pole at Freddie Soto, green flag in the air, racing in California. Luke Rainey going to steal the first lap, led from Freddie Soto. Rainey leads the first lap of the race, down to his inside. The number 20, Adam McDowell, beneath his teammate Jake Galloway, getting the push from the 1 of Eli Bright to the inside of Luke Rainey in turn 1. And here comes the 10, Landon Lyons, tied for third in the standings, only 2 back. Trying to get there right now and stay ahead Danny Lloyd all this race long. Eli Bright for the lead. Here comes Landon Lyons, the 10, looking even lower. 3 wide, possibly off to turn number 3. Eli going to try and shut the door down low, but Lyons gets down to the inside. Then McDonald's car, that number 10 car, to the front of the field, third in the points, leads the way. But down to his inside, Keyshawn Richardson, Trey Rainey, and Alex Fletcher. Here comes Casey Nanico, Nonigan Scott, and others. Racing to turn 1. Trey Rainey 3 wide again, the 32. Alex Fletcher, the 41 with them. 4 wide. No 5 wide yet. Just 4 wide, 3 wide at points. Other points double file. As Trey Rainey, 32, leads to turn 3, but Alex Fetcher to his inside. Here comes Idell and Jonathan Beeford into the mix. John Smith, our high starting chaser, starts 6th. Then drop back in the outside, but now back up on the inside, up inside the top 5 to 5th. Idell for lead on Fletcher, the 41 leads the lap. Justin has the inside preferred lane to turn number 1. Here comes Buford 3 wide for the lead. One of our chasers out of line. Jonathan Buford to the front. Jay Randall with him. Here comes second to points, Brett Sierra. Sierra 1 point behind Lloyd's points lead. And right now, him being ahead of this, major pack back behind him could be good because the crash could happen at any moment. Sierra could be ahead of it when it happens, if it happens now. Brett Sierra to the front, the Sony 300. Campana with them, the 43. Here comes Leon to the inside. Jennifer with to the inside, Oliver Evans. Sierra leads left, but has to get clear to turn one. I don't think he's able to do it. Jennifer has a nice push on the inside from Oliver Evans, Bronson Minnick, and Sebastian Kukulon. Jennifer now slides up. Here comes Evans to the inside. They'll race side by side off turn number 2. And I can't help but notice a car way at the back of this pack that's not really in it. The 25 Hunter, winner of the last race at Richmond. His 3rd of the season. Right now, hanging out the back. Oh, there they go! Into the wall! It's Jake Galloway and Trey Rainey! And that will yield our first caution flag of the race. Racing back around. Minnick out front, the 12. He's going to get back in front. Going to block Andrew Bean down low. Minnick back in front. Bean in second. And our first casualties of the race. Trey Rainey and Jake Galloway involved in this crash. As we were just about to say about Evan Hunter, he's far enough back to where if a crash happens, he can miss it. A crash happened. He's not in the main pack. A 2-car incident brings out our first yellow flag in the Sony 300. These guys have to get woed up, make sure they don't hate each other. They're doing a great job of it. Bronson Minnick in control, leading at the caution flag. Let's see what happened. Jake Galloway and Trey Rainey involved. A 2-car crash in turns 3 and 4. Both of them are going to be done for the night. This was 4 wide racing off into turn number 3, so nothing really, out of the ordinary. You normally see 4 wide here all the time, and racing off into the 3rd and 4th corners. Trey Rainey comes down to Nanico. They get up into Jake Galloway, and look at that hard impact into the wall for Jake. Trey Rainey also takes a vicious impact. Caution flag comes out for Evan Hunter. He's far enough back. He got low and got by without any damage. So for Evan, it paid off for him. He missed that crash. Now can he try and get up here and start battling in the pack now? Has he seen enough to where he thinks, okay, maybe he'll be able to make it. We can do it. But I want to know, that 66, I'm wondering if Trey thought that 66 was clear the 18 to move down. And Nanico was afraid to maybe clip the 18, didn't want to move down. I think that's what happened. I think, looking from this shot, Nanico's not quite clear Jake. I think Trey thinks he is and starts to move down to make the corner. And Nanico just couldn't move down unless he thought Jake was down there. So I think there was some misjudgment right there in what happened. A tough break for Jake Galloway. Trey, they're going to be done early on in the Sony 300. For Bronson Minnick, he's all out in front. Number 12 car for Penske leads the Sony 300 chase race number 5. 3 retirees under this. Our first caution flag of the race will set to restart on lap number 10. Out from the crash, Jake Galloway and Trey Rainey, but out because of a mechanical issue. Leon Campana and the 43 will finish 38th with a header going bad on the 43 car. 37 cars are on the lead lap and left running, and all 37 are clean race cars. No damaged cars, no slow cars at the moment. Bronson Minnick, the 12, leads the way. Second place right behind him is Andrew Bean. Third place, Sebastian Kukulon. 4th for Keegan Thompson. Barely missed out in the win at Richmond last race, looking to turn around with the win today. And rank at the top 5, Alex Reynolds. They have Oliver Evans in 6th, Jack Kinround 7th, Edwin Mendez 8th, 9th place, Jennifer Beeford, and Mathis Wells, the 87, rounds up the top 10, currently tied for last in the chase standings with Marshall Burrow, who also got the other wildcard spot. Quick update where some of our points runners run. Jonathan Rains, tied for 3rd points right now, 17th. Brett Sears, 2nd in points, is 19th. Danny Lloyd back in the 23rd position. And where's Landon Lyons? All the way back. Here's Kashamerson has an issue in the 29. Landon Lyons back. He's going to be 32nd because Kashamerson to restart 32nd. But an issue on the 29. It's going to send him to pit road off the pace. Maybe a loose wheel or a flat tire, something along the lines of the 29 car right there. So restart lap number 10 for Bronson Minnick. Non-chasers lead the front 3 positions. Highest chaser, 4th place, Keegan Thompson. To the restart zone, back green in Fontana, California. Man, look at Jeff Wright, Alex Reynolds, all the way up against the wall on the restart. Already crazy racing as they race off to turn number 1. Bean all over the back of Minnick into turn 1. I thought he was going to maybe look low. Last second, he's trying to get down there. The 12's going to block him nicely right there. Great block by Minnick. Nice clean block. Down the back. Kukulon looking low and Andrew Bean for 2nd. racing off in the third and fourth corners. Kukulon is down there beside Andrew Bean. He'll take the second spot away. 3 wide behind her comes Zachary DeLello, the 0-1 to the inside. Alex Reynolds to carve under Jennifer Beeford in front of Riley Sprue to the 47 is none of it to the inside. And up front, Kukulon for the lead. And does he get it at the line? I think by inches, Minnick led that lap in the 12. How about a little 3 wide action for the lead? Jack Canaramo down low the 34. Canaramo to take it and clear. DeLello with them with Oliver Evans, and here comes California kid Riley Sprue to into the picture, up to 5th. Be great for him if he could win at home. 3 wide to the inside goes Oliver Evans, the 62. With him is Jay Randall, Jeff Wright, and Jonathan Raines. Jeff Wright's winner twice before in the Gatorade Cup Series, but he's had a ton of bad crashes here as well. He's up to 3rd. He'll push Jay Randall to the inside of Oliver Evans, who just led a lap right there. 11 laps complete. To the inside. 3 wide for Jeff Wright. 3rd in points, Jonathan Raines with him in the 0-2. Raines has been the dominator this season in the point standings. He really hasn't looked back since he got the points lead. And now here's to the inside of the 5 of Jeff Wright. Looking to try and take the points lead back. He's 2 behind. Lloyd 1 behind Sierra and tied with Landon Lyons. And all those points contenders are still left running in the race on the lead lap. Raines wide. Fink to the inside. Here it comes. Points leader Danny Lloyd to the inside. Help from John Smith and pushing Fink to the inside and by Jonathan Raines. 11 to go in the Sony 300. We're catching Sean Richardson. Yeah, he has an issue. He's off the pace. I don't think that's because he doesn't have trapped either. Look at Danny Lloyd to the back bumper. Raines around the outside. 3 wide. Sean in the middle of a hornet's nest now. He'll go high to the inside. The inside going because Sean Richardson. The issue on the 29 is mechanical. He is slower than the rest of the field. It's not because he doesn't have draft. There is some issue on the 29. He's going to hold up the top side. That's a tough break for everyone up there. Jeff another day trying to get low because he's spread to moving low on Jay Brando. Landon Lyons was up there. The 10 came in time for 3rd in the points. Brando to the back bumper of Kashan gets by him for Evan Hunter. I don't think he's quite ready to get up in this pack yet. He is still back here at the last car in this lead draft. Raines got away with the race lead, but now Edwin Mendez wants it. Here comes Brett Sierra and Carson Bowers. Mendez to the inside for John Smith to try and carve beneath the 22 and the 20. He couldn't get it up to the middle lane. Goes the 09. 9 to go to the start-finish line. Carson Bowers inside of Edwin Mendez. Delivery side by side on 4 back to the start-finish line. And now 3 wide. Add McDowell to the inside of the 20 car. With them is Freddie Soto. Points to their Lloyd, the 4th car in the inside lane. Soto, the pole sitter to the inside of Adam McDowell for the lead. Here comes Justin Seidel to 99. And there's points leader Danny Lloyd, up to 3rd. And just behind him, final Target Series. Auto Club start for Code Luigi. He's never won there before in the Target Series, but he's been so close so many times. So many close encounters to victory at this home racetrack for Code. Could it be a Cinderella story to where he gets it in his final ever Target Series start here? Have to make it 9 more laps to figure that out. Nottingham Scott has never won a Target Series race. Up to 2nd by teammate Freddie Soto. Eli Bright the 1 down to the inside now. Jonathan Beeford back into the mix with Mathis Wells being forced in the middle by that 15. The question is who's going to time this right. Through turns 3 and 4, Eli Bright the 1 to 2nd, but Freddie Soto, our pole sitter, doing a great job out front. Another big question, will we get a yellow flag? If we do, does it come within the final 5 laps to end the race? 16 laps complete. 7 laps to go. Mathis Wells, the 87, trying to cut beneath the 1 of Eli Bright as Eli tries to catch Freddie Soto, who is led since he got the race lead. See, Evan Hunter's still back there. I just don't know if that 28's performed well here tonight. I just think something might be wrong with it. They put it in the wrong setup or something. That's a tough break for Evan Hunter, who is riding a lot of momentum from that Richmond win. Thought he was going to be able to perform really well here tonight. Eli Bright for the lead on Freddie Soto, and Wells goes with him. No one with the 17. So right there, they're really ready to shuffle that 17 out. They've had enough of him leading. Hernandez the 3rd went to the inside, 3 wide for a second. The 17 pushed way wide, and now out of the lead. Eli Bright to the race lead, 5 to go to the start-finish line. Here comes his Gatorade Cup Series teammate, Anthony Ness to the inside, the 31. Alex Fletcher looking 3 wide, the 1 clears that. They're now 3 wide for 2nd. Look at the 10 of Lyons with the run to the inside. Comes in tied for 2nd in the point, or tied for 3rd in the points. He had a massive slingshot run to the inside, kept Freddie Soto to the outside. Fletcher tried to protect the bottom, but Lyons is down there. Yellow flag at end at 5 to go in Fontana, California. Eli Bright leads the way. Jennifer Buford to the inside. That yellow and white number 88 for Junior Motorsports. She's down to the inside, getting help from Riley Sprout to the 47 car. Riley gonna look 3 wide. Eli will clear it. Eli's doing a great job. Look at Sprout to get to the back bumper and force him off the racetrack. Sprout for the lead. Coming around, 4 to go. 4 laps remain in California. Riley Spurley took the 47 now out front, trying to win at home. And once again, we're probably going to catch Kashawn Richardson for one final time. One final act in this race for Kashawn. Maybe not, though. He might be far enough ahead. He's in turns 3 and 4. 3 to go at the line. It's going to be close. Adam McDowell to the front, a 2-time Target Series champion. Alex Reynolds to second as McDowell's pulled away. Reynolds second. And there's a driver tied for third in the points. Jonathan Raines into the mix. Reynolds looking low on McDowell. Is he down there with 3 to go? I think that 20 might pull the draft off him. We'll see. 23 will get to the inside and clear through turns 1 and 2. Raines down front. Jay Reynolds keep the spot in second. Down the backstretch. Here comes Jonathan Raines, third in the point standings. Sprout trying to get back down line front. Jay Reynolds is going to do it, I believe. Reynolds trying to get there. Sprout down in line. 2 to go at the line. Shoving further back in the pack, 4 wide. Kashawn is ahead. Keegan Thompson in the middle. Jonathan Raines leads with 2 to go. Sprout trying to emerge from the middle to get clear and have a shot. That 0-2 off to turn 1. They're starting to stack up in the pack, 3, 4, 5 wide. Cole Luigi into the mix with Brett Sierra. Remember, Sierra's lone Target Series win has come this season at the 2 Mile Michigan International Speedway. As Raines leads the way, there's Cole Luigi in second. And Brett Sierra, second in points, is third. Racing off turn number 4 for the second to final time. Here is the white flag. Luigi down to the inside of Raines. Last lap is underway. Can the 33 get back around in front? And Kashawn ahead. Look at Luke Raines. Block 9 gets got 3 wide to the inside. Luigi is clear, but can Luke Raines or anyone else get a run off turn number 2 down the back for the final time? Luigi slowed up by Kashawn. Here comes Luke Raines to the back bumper of the 33. And down to the inside. Luke Rainey gonna break Cole Luigi's heart. He comes off turn number 4 at the race lead. Buford trying to get a run. But Luke Rainey wins again in Fontana, California. A last lap pass for Luke Rainey. He wins in California. And for maybe the 5th time in Cole Luigi's Target Series career, he is the final pass for the win in the Auto Club race. Heartbreak for Cole Luigi and triumph for Luke Rainey as he wins again in the Target Series. His 2nd victory of the season. Let's go see the finish results and how the chase was affected. Here are the finish results from the Sony 300 at the Auto Club Speedway. 14 lead changes among 13 different drivers after 1 yellow flag here today. Reigning supreme Luke Rainey passes Cole Luigi in the final half a lap. Rainey reigns supreme in California. Jonathan Buford, one of our chasers, tried to get those extra bonus points, tried to get up by Luke Rainey. His run stalled out. Buford, though, gets a 2nd place and gets a great points night. 3rd place, the man who got passed for the lead on the last lap again, Cole Luigi 3rd. Edwin Mendez gets 4th, and Andrew Bean rounds out the top 5 in the 05. 6th place to Landon Lyons, 7th place Danny Lloyd. So those 2 drivers came in inside the top 3 in the points, and they'll leave the first 2 in the point standings with both of them getting top 10s and 2nd and 3rd place chase finishes. Tyler Fink gets 8th, Oliver Evans 9th, and Alex Fletcher rounds out the top 10. 11th place for Riley Sprout, 12th Keegan Thompson, 13th Marshall Burrow, 14th Mathis Wells, and 15th for John Smith. Jack Henrara gets 16th, Jennifer Buford 17th, Sebastian Kukulon 18th, Nathan Green and 19th, and rounding out the top 20, Anthony Nez and the 31 car. Inside the top 15, we had 8 chasers finish up there, which meant if you finished outside the top 20, you had a really, really bad points night. And only 3 chasers finished outside the top 20. They were Evan Hunter, Jonathan Raines, and Brett Sierra in the 98. So for Raines and Sierra, that was a bad points night for both of them, as they came in as They came in. Reigns was tied for third in points. Sierra came in second in the points, one behind. But with Lloyd and Lines both having really, really great nights, and these two faltering, Sierra getting 28th, Reigns getting 25th, Hunter getting 24th. For Reigns and Sierra, that is terrible for their chase chances, as they're now down below those front 2 points by a good margin. And for Jonathan Reigns, how badly did that lap car Sean Richardson affect him? Reigns was leading at the white flag when he got passed by Cole Luigi, and Reigns finished 25th. Brett Sierra was up inside the top 5 when that happened. He got 28th. That lap for Sean Richardson definitely impacted the end of this race. And maybe not even that. The whole chase picture got affected because of that. 3 cars out of the race, Campana, Trey Rainey, and Jake Galloway. For Sean Richardson, whatever mechanical issue it was on that 29, affected the race twice here tonight. And we look at the now point standings on the right side. Danny Lloyd on top still by a single point still. Landon Lyons now up to second in the 10. Third in points is now Jonathan Buford with that highest chase finish today. Buford is now 8 points back in the 15. And then you go and you look down and you see the tie between the 98 and the 02, Jonathan Reigns and Brett Sierra. They're right now tied for 4th, and they are currently 10 points back. So Sierra went from 1 point back to now 10 back. Reigns went from 2 back to 10 back. They definitely lost a lot of ground here tonight with 5 races to go. They got their kind of mulligan out of the way, but can't have many more like these. It was just terrible for both of them, especially with the circumstances happening on that last lap. You look down below them, Nathan Green with 34 points, Keegan Thompson has 32 points, Fletcher with 30, John Smith 29, Evan Hunter the bad day, only 28 points now. And then down below them, the final spots, you have Marsha Burrow 24, Matt Wells 23, the 2 wildcard spots, the 2 wildcard drivers down at the bottom of the chase field, 11th and 12th in the point standings. Half of the chase is in the books, 5 chase races down, 5 are left to be determined, 5 crazy racetracks, 5 unpredictable races. We head for chase race number 6 of the season to the Pensacola International Speedway. It is the Can-Am 300. I will see you guys then.